Welcome back to MacPhee Ford. Today we'll be looking at this brand new 2022 Ford Expedition. Now this particular Expedition is a Timberline trim level, so it is the off-road adventure focused Expedition. This particular one is finished in forged green metallic. This also has the 501A package, so it is the highest package for the Timberline trim level. Now we're starting up front. Standard on the Timberline, you do get these full LED headlights here as well as these fog lights down there at the bottom. And part of the Timberline trim, you do get unique sort of orange accents along the entire vehicle. So we get it there in the grille, as well as the tow hooks there. We also do get a nice steel skid plate there, again unique to the Timberline model. We also get a unique Timberline grille with the front camera, as well as a blacked out Ford logo there. And again, unique to the Timberline trim level, you do get these 18-inch gloss black aluminum wheels wrapped in a 265/70/18 Goodyear Wrangler Territory all-terrain tire. This wheel and tire set was only found on the Timberline model. You do get a nice Timberline logo there on the wheel as well. You do have a gloss black mirror housing with the mirror indicator as well, with your 360-degree camera. We get some nice gloss black, just a regular black platform running boards there as well. We'll give you a look at the window sticker of this particular Expedition. So we do have the 501A package, which is about a $10,000 option. Here we do have the trailer tow package as well. Brings the price to just over $97,000. These prices are in Canadian dollars too, so just keep that in mind. A little bit of a higher price than you would see in the US. You do get a nice Timberline badge there right on the side. Here's another look at these 18-inch wheel and tire. Again, unique to the Timberline trim level. We also have these redesigned taillights. The entire Expedition actually just received a thorough facelift and refresh for the 2022 model year, introducing the Timberline trim level. And we get a nice Expedition badge there in the back with the orange accent in behind there, as well as another Timberline badge there in the back. We also do get a reverse camera, as well as a little washer jet underneath it right there. We also do get a tow hitch hidden in behind that cover down there at the bottom. Now stepping inside of this Timberline Expedition, we do have an intelligent access door handle, as well as a door entry keypad right there. Now first thing you'll notice are these beautiful sort of green accent stitch with the orange accent stitching here on these seats. These are again totally unique to the Timberline trim level. They are fully power operated, both driver and passenger. And here on the door panel, do get that unique sort of green leather on the armrest, as well as that orange accent stitching. Again, nice soft touch materials all throughout. You get our power window controls with the power mirrors, as well as the power fold feature right there, and the three-way memory seating. We also do have the Bang & Olufsen premium sound system right there as well. And to the left of the steering wheel, we do have controls for your automatic headlights, as well as your fog lights right there in the middle. Your third row seat release, as well as your tailgate release, and your LED mirror spotlight, as well as your power adjustable pedals. Now stepping inside of this Expedition. So the Expedition did just get a recent refresh, as I mentioned. So we do have a nice steering wheel here that is pulled right off the F-150. It's a redesigned steering wheel. I will show you the key to this specific Expedition. We do have Ford's intelligent access key fob, sweet remote start, as well as the trunk release there on the key, and push button start, of course. So starting here on this leather wrapped heated steering wheel, we do have that orange accent stitching along it as well. And we get a nice blacked out Ford logo to match the emblems on the outside. And starting here on the left of the steering wheel, we do have controls for your adaptive cruise control. Turn off the we do have air conditioned seats too, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But we do have controls for the adaptive cruise control, which is your lane centering, as well as your volume controls there. And we have some of your controls for your digital gauge cluster, which is brand new to the Expedition, as well as some of your phone and track settings there. Now, if you're familiar with the F-150, these settings in here will be pretty familiar, as well as this entire setup here. But I will go through some of the main things here. So you have a My View setting. You also have trip and fuel. We can go through and view trips 1 and 2. You also have some of our driver assistance systems right there, fuel economy. Then we can scroll down. We also have vehicle information. This is really where you'll find some of your off-road stuff as well. So we have tire pressures. We also have the off-road status. So it'll tell you like pitch and roll, also your steering angle, power distribution, the oil life, which includes the oil life, intelligent oil life monitor, and your seatbelt indicator. Now we scroll down a little more, we have the towing section. We can go through here and run some of our trailer statuses. We also have our navigation, phone, audio, and other various settings in here as well. Now moving to the middle, again brand new to the Expedition, we do have this Sync 4 15.5-inch display. So this is brand new to the Expedition. This is found in the Mustang Mach-E and the upcoming F-150 Lightning. This is a huge screen. It takes up a lot of the real estate on the dash here, but it does have a lot of great information in it. So this is the main screen here where you'll find your navigation up top, or you can replace it with anything you want. So if you want to have your audio, you can have your audio. We can have the media, so we can have our Bluetooth in there as well. Or we can go back to navigation. Then we can click this little Expedition logo up here. This will bring up some of our settings and our controls. So we can go into camera. We have a manual button for the camera system, so we can pull up the 360 camera. So we have front view up there, as well as a 360 view. Or we can click this and go full front view, as well as a panoramic front view. We also have a tow hitch view. And just your standard backup camera there as well. Or we can go into towing. We can add a trailer, as well as run a connection checklist. I know it's a little hard to see, but we do have the screen protector on there. We also have zone lighting. Now, zone lighting is a pretty cool feature that's found in the F-150 as well as the Bronco and a couple other Ford models. This is basically a lighting system that allows you to control different zones around your Expedition and light up different areas. This is helpful when you're at a campsite or something. You can light up different areas and it'll help you see. We also have Trail Turn Assist. Now this is a feature, this is pretty cool. Ford introduced this for the Ford Bronco, but they introduced it for a couple other models as well, like the F-150 Tremor and the Raptor and that kind of thing. But this basically, what it does is it locks one of the rear tires. When you're off-road, it'll help you maneuver around tight corners. So you you turn the steering wheel all the way to one, lock the steering wheel to one side, and it'll lock that specific side of the tire, and it'll help you turn tight corners. And also valet mode there as well. Then we can go into settings. And we have all of our settings here as well. We can add a Bluetooth phone. We have all of our driver assistance features. We have adaptive cruise control, lane keep system, pre-collision assist, blind spot information system, as well cross traffic alert, driver alert. There's a whole bunch of stuff that comes with the Expedition there as well. We have more vehicle settings in here as well. Some of our MyKey system. We can control different things. We can go into general, with more general settings, display settings, hotspot. There's a lot of stuff in here. Ambient lighting, which is pretty cool. We also have some quick function ups here. You can click this and it'll bring up some stuff. You have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, of course, and a digital copy of the owner's manual. And moving on the very bottom of the screen, we do have the dual zone automatic climate control. This is standard across Expedition, but we do also have the heated and cooled seats, so we can just pull this one way, cooled seat. You go the other way, you have the heated seat. We also have a heated steering wheel button right there. Your fan controls, or you can pull this up and get the whole view. You can control different zones as well. You can also control the rear. You can control the rear as well. Now moving down here, we do have a max defrost buttons with your traction control and your hazard light switch. We have a wireless charger which comes with the 501A package, as well as some various USB ports there. And here we do have the shifter for the 10-speed automatic transmission. It's mated to a high output 3.5 liter twin turbo EcoBoost V6. It makes about 440 horsepower and 510 foot-pounds of torque. And we do have a rear locking differential as well as some manual select shift gear up and gear down buttons there. We have 4-wheel drive settings. Let's have a 4-wheel drive transfer case just like an F-150, so we can go from 2 high. We also have 4 high and 4 low, and we also do have a 4 automatic setting, which is basically an all-wheel drive, keeps it in 4-wheel drive, and applies power to the front wheels when you need it. We also have trail control, which is basically an off-road cruise control. It allows you to travel at slower speeds and focus on just steering. We also have various drive modes as well, so we can switch between different drive modes. We have normal, eco, sport, and tow haul. We also have slippery, sand, and also mud and ruts. And it'll automatically change the 4-wheel drive settings for that specific drive mode. So I just put it in mud and ruts, and it'll automatically change it into 4-wheel drive. Turn off traction control. It'll give you the best settings for that specific drive mode. We also have a little 12-volt outlet right here, as well as a dual cup holder. Again, this is found in the F-150. So Ford brought a lot of these things to the Expedition. We also have that nice green stitching there as well. Some green accents along the glove box. And up top we do have controls for the panoramic sunroof, which this Expedition does have, so we have controls for it right up there. Now getting into the back seat of this Expedition. Now this is the regular wheelbase. You can also get a max version, although it's not available on the Timberline. You can get a max version on the other trim levels. But again, we get you that nice green leather seating here with the orange accent stitching. I like this. It does match the outside of it very nicely. It's forged green metallic exterior paint. But we do get the all-weather floor mats with this specific Expedition. In the 3-zone climate control, so we can control our rear climate individually of the front. We have some various USB and power outlets back here as well. We also have rear heated seats too, which is nice. Some rear cup holders, as well as a nice view of that panoramic sunroof. Again, we got a nice Bang & Olufsen sound system speaker right there, as well as a nice green leather and the orange accent stitching there on the door. Now moving around back, we do have a power tailgate, of course, standard on Expedition. Now we do have the third row seats are fully power operated, so we can click the third and row are power operated. So we have controls for the power seats right there. So we can click 3L and it'll drop the third left row there. So it'll automatically drop it down. You can do that for all the seats as well, which is pretty neat. And when you have the third row down, you do get a lot of space back here. You have a lot of space for your cargo. We do have a set of carpet mats here as well. We have various hooks and everything back here. We have some USB ports for your third row passengers, as well as a 12-volt outlet right up there. Now, something that a lot of people seem to forget actually is that the Expedition does have a split tailgate. So you can actually click a separate button underneath here, and the glass does flip up, just like in the Bronco Sport. So you can access the back cargo area without having to open up the entire tailgate there, which is pretty cool that Ford incorporates that with the Expedition. But if you're interested in this particular Expedition, it is for sale here at MacPhee Ford, so feel free to give us a call or visit MacPheeFord.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next video.